with what they're doing because they're playing with a stronger front line and then have the outrange on the Jinx as well. However, trying to get that lead when a TF is constantly in your lane, that changes things.
Yeah, we talked about it with Humanoid yesterday. He said yes, nerf, but it really isn't that important. He still does
push very early on. That's starting to crash towards the tower. Mercer with a very early roam here as that 2.5 waves is pushed into tower. It looks like Zlatan's making his way up. Misfit's gonna take a shot at this tower dive. This is a 3 versus 2. Death Sentence connects onto Perks. He flashes away. The gold card is primed and VTO picks up first blood. That was exquisite.
That was very well done. Remember all the safety that we talked about. Fate. And right now VTO has the luxury, because he also has his summoners, to slow push and crash to waves, which means it's gonna take Perks much longer to push that out.
To 1,000. And this is one of the sort of most well-coordinated plays we've seen. That's a teleport to the top lane for Alphari. Alphari and Herod are just farming up.
Allow the Nard to be a nuisance on the side lane and then just peel backwards from any sort of engage.
Well, let's see if Misfits can get out with their lives. Death Sentence is dropped. Gold card does land. All of a sudden, the box is used defensively. Grey Health can't even get popped. Super Mega Death Rocket goes a little bit wide. Zlatan is alive for now. And Mercer will be the first to fall. It's a support for support in the river.
Okay, I was expecting Zlatan to
like the lanes have swapped. Here it's gone down bottom, Neon's gone top.
I think the most important thing right there was for Vitality to shove into the bot side of the map so they can actually get some vision down. But look what's happening. Alphari's all alone and they're heading top.
Yeah, Destiny comes out. Perks is kicked away. Zlatan's going to try ward hop over, waiting for the cooldown. The knockup from Labrov. There's the ward hop from Zlatan. Moonlight Vigil fired as well. Alphari will look for the chase onto Neon. 1, 2, 3 members of Misfits are in trouble. Neon forced to cleanse away, and he manages to escape the gnaw. Alphari's not done yet. Chuck a boulder into his back, and Alphari finds another. They get a tower as well, but at the cost of mid and potentially bots.
Yeah, at the cost of mid and particularly bot, VTO keeps farming them.
One of the more impressive early games, maybe I might even go as far as saying the most impressive early game of Spring, against Vitality. 21 minutes, and they can force Vitality into.
Do you want me to make this worse?
Please do.
Due to the low damage on the side of Vitality, an Ocean Soul from Misfits could be huge. Vitality, 4 members in the jungle, they find Herod.
They do, but Herod's got 2 knockouts. Who's found whom? Neon is firing rockets, but held back from Labrov. Flashes away from the Flame Chompers, and Herod will get chased down. 2 members of Vitality going forward. Herod stays alive so long, but he does finally go down, and I think Labrov and the rest of Vitality kept Misfits at bay.
Yeah, you cannot walk in there, especially when Alphari is Mega Knight and he's threatening you keeping that ultimate. You cannot walk into such a small place because this is going to happen to you.
So much damage onto Zlatan. He stays alive thanks to the Thresh Shield as well. Another tower being pressured in the top lane. 2 secured for Vitality. I think VTO actually stole away the blue buff there, which will help him out. So that'll just about be up for this fight. Trouble, let's look at the wards here.
Look
Teleport
at the
coming in.
They want to kill Herod. They want to kill Herod here.
This is what we said. 2 members of Misfits TPing in onto Herod. Labrov, Alphari, Perks, but multiple members of the bunnies are nearby. There's a ward on top of the Lantern. Herod is down, 20 seconds to go, and that is exactly...
Fight them 4 versus 5 because you've lost your backline access, you've lost your frontliner as well. Aatrox with a bunch of healing works.
Yeah.
I think you just allow Zlatan to maybe do his magic here.
Oh, Misfits are feeling it. They're feeling it, stepping forward and not going to be able to find it. Zlatan gets the kick and he's sacrificed. I'm on the fence about that, but as you were talking, I was like, Misfits have burger flipped so many Elders and Barons. I'm not at all surprised they went for that. And a flash gold card into VTO easily will secure the kill. No, not just yet! Finally, they take him down. They pick up Mercer as well. But that Scatter the Week was fantastic. The Scatter the Week from VTO allowed him to pick up at least 1 and commit a whole bunch of summoner spells. Got a little racy towards the end. I thought that was...
I was about to say, Perks is feeling it as well.
Yes.
He's purchased the Medjais.
Yeah, very, very well spotted.
He's not going down. Not today, Trevor.
Well, Zlatan looking for some
Saying that.
We'll be able to catch on to Perks. Flash forward, kicked under the tower. VTO manages to take him down just the way I would describe it.
Sure, but you also know you have an ever-scaling composition, right? Jinx, one of the highest scaling hyper carries, but I think Perks is really mad they took Page out of his Medjais.
Yes, I mean, no doubt. And first teleport into the river. Here it's going to cancel his back, and Trouble, we're setting up for another dragon fight. This is Ocean Soul, remember. That can be
here it might be
game-defining. Misfits can secure it. The gold card was used. No flash for Perks for a couple seconds. Destiny's a little while away.
This is so important. They've left Alphari alone in the mid. He's using his rage bar to get Mega Knight.
Mega Knight and Flash. Zlatan's got in from behind. The Mega Knight not going to find it just yet. down to Mercer. Vito's running for his life, so is Neon. Here it's inside the mix of the world ender, but his world might just be ending. Gets one last hit to Perks before he's taken down by Kazi. And now Neon's running for his life. That flank from Alfari was game-changing.
That was so well played. Vitality left him all alone in the mid lane, and now okay, Karzi says I'm here too. But Alfari fuels up his rage bar so he can use the Mega now, and 3 members of Misfits are stuck in a brush. And Perks found a wild Lee Sin,
yeah,
where he shouldn't be.
Definitely. Didn't quite see if Schlatter was just trying to get warding or something was up. Not just yet. Got that Black Cleaver and Gore Drinker. Survives a very, very long time. Again, exemplifying how this team composition works. But if you are Vitality, if you have the warning...
Because Vitality pulled the trigger first, and they haven't missed once. Now they're starting the Baron as well. Remember, they have the Tam Kent. It's very easy to move backwards, but they caught Mercer.
Alfari manages to find Hirit as well as Mercer. He's fallen. Neon chucks down the Flame Chompers. A scatter the weak by some time. There's so much AoE inside this choke point, and Schlatter will be alive in a few seconds' time. I think the Baron may have been stopped, but it will cost Mercer his life. They almost get more, but look at that damage from Vito. The only problem is he doesn't get to those squishies often enough, and they are losing control of this game.
The way Vitality is playing these fights is just beautiful. You always have multiple places that they're attacking from, and Misfits are playing so
well, but Meganar, Alfari needs this, not timed up just yet, but the gold card does manage to lock down, take out, and shut up Neon. Selfmade is holding the rest of Misfits back, and here it's trying so hard to go crazy on Kazi, but he simply cannot find the kill. And here it dashes over the wall, running to safety. This front line of Vitality is holding so well, allowing Kazi and Perks to zone away.
In a hard place, they've been either pinched or split apart, which is not what their composition wants to do, especially when it consists of a bunch of squishies, and Vitality do it again. They pick the correct fight.
Also, it could have been even more detrimental to Misfits, but as soon as we come out of the replay, Vitality, they picked up the Baron. They've extended that lead further. We're 20 seconds away from Ocean Soul, and once again, Vitality move first. Once again, Vitality initiate. Until Schlatan is alive. Not having those tools to engage is very difficult. Reminder that Misfits banned both Hecarim and Diana. 8 seconds to go before Schlatan is up. 5 members of Vitality pushing into the base. That's the inhibitor on the bottom lane secured. Is that the power buff that Misfits need to come out for Vitality? The first 17 minutes was complete dragon control by Misfits. You know, now the next 17 minutes, Vitality. So Ocean Soul available. 3 games playing Mad Lions, G2, and Astralis. And of course, with Mad Lions losing yesterday, Astralis being the bottom of the table, and this game looking very strong. Vitality are in a good spot. They will once again look for a pick. Flash from Neon. He's still got the cleanse, but the rest of Misfits move forward. The flame is just not enough. Death Sentence connects onto Selfmade, and it's just looking easy. This is 2 versus what was effectively 4. Selfmade goes over the wall. I think that was with the Schlatan kick. Gets taken out by Vito. Now the rest of Vitality arrive. Keep in mind, 2 members of Vitality held the line for that long. Gold card dashed away umbrally by Hirit. Inhibitor turret in the mid lane goes down. Alfari's about to Mega Gnar up. Infernal Chains pull him backwards. But it is now a 4 versus 4 inside the base of Misfits, and Vitality have them under complete control.
Okay, I'm gonna choose not to see Alfari's teleport right there, but there's 3 lanes pushing at the same time for Vitality. Mid, top, and bot are pushing at the same time, which means Misfits have to hide underneath the last 2 towers they have remaining, and I don't even think they can protect them.
They cannot. VTO stays alive very, very long. So many shields and heals and kicks and knockbacks. Alfari's Mega Gnar timed. He's got mini, he's got no rage, he's got no anger. And there's no Death Sentence to pull anyone onto the Flame Chompers. 3rd inhibitor secured. 10,000 gold the lead. 13 kills the lead. Do a lot of work. Remember, not longest range, not the most damage. Mercer will get caught out. Selfmade gets pulled backwards. Kazi blows him up with the Moonlight Vigil. That's the go signal. Selfmade goes forward. Mission guard as well as Wind becomes lightning. The rest of Misfits try to turn onto him. Both towers are down. Alfari doesn't care about the champions. He's hammering away on the Nexus. He's down to 50% HP. Center of the weak does simply not enough. Alfari goes mega, chucks a boulder into the fountain. The rest of Vitality turn their attention back, and Vitality take down Misfits.
Ooh, and that was decisive again. Macro-oriented, clean gameplay coming from the side of Vitality. And at the start of the split, we questioned the gameplay. We questioned the team play, most importantly. And they come here, week 7.
What do they want to do and how do they win?
So for SK Gaming, you definitely can play the 1-3-1 scenario. You've got a very strong core, 3 members with the Volibear and the Tamkins with the Jinx, and then LeBlanc and Gnar can roam so dangerous into Twisted Fate at the earlier stages of the game. But look at the ward that White Knight placed.
Zenith Blade, don't miss this Q. Not gonna happen just yet. Waiting for the E, and that's it. Never miss the Q, and here comes Zanzar with the Pillar of Ice. That's the layering of CC. And remember, White Knight set this play up 2 minutes ago, 2.5 minutes ago. Trouble, you spotted that ward, and Astralis played it perfectly.
This is the power. Now, when it comes to mid to late game, it feels like their decision-making is a little bit shaky. Because yes, they know what step 1 is, but they choose to skip a bunch of the tops of the map, just concede this dragon. It's only going to be the first one for Astralis, and try to farm up. You need your Jinx to at least have her Mythic, possibly have a second item as well, and Gilius just picked up.
GenX is just being bullied
he can miss his
for the
though.
time being. Yes, he can. GenX, I think, hopped away from that one. We'll give him the credit.
He flashed away from that one, and it's very important.
I think, yeah, exactly. He escapes with his life, but all of the pressure onto GenX opens up the possibility for SK to pick up their first kill in the top lane. White Knight still has flash available. He's dashed there, finally uses the flash, and here comes the rest of the squad. 3 members used to take him down. A lot thrown in, but they might be able to pick up the tower.
Took a teleport. There's another wave shoved in the bot lane as well. I think Astralis will be more than fine with this one.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, 3 towers to 0. The top lane didn't even fall. GenX doesn't have flash. Chill Daybreak connected. Solar Flare is available and hopped away from once again.
More.
Just throw more. Come on, lads. Hit him with a gold card. Moonlight Vigil. Zenith Blade this time around, and finally GenX will go
Coldberg
down.
is fun, though.
It is so fun to watch.
It's really fun to watch. Because that was a minute.
Okay, I like this though. We said 5 minutes ago we wanted to see some other lane plays. With the investment top, the Rift Herald was dropped in the middle lane and then peeling back for Dragons. So SK, I like this. They are still significantly behind Astralis though, so they do need more of these plays. They don't get the tower, they don't get the dragon either.
You're going to have to choose because Astralis here can get the tower themselves. I would have liked Zanzara to actually have left White Knight on his own in the mid lane, where he would have done more damage due to the Hull Breaker on the mid lane tower, because then you can actually trade the mid with the dragon. But of course, Treats being there makes it a no-go, and SK are going to actually have a semi-positive trade for themselves, securing the second. This is SK's safe spot.
Oh, is that right? Let's see what they can do to turn it around, because GenX will once again be the target. He's going to use that Gnar back, and not even going to land the wallop. 3 members of Astralis jump onto him, and I do feel for GenX's game. He's been focused as the, a lane assignments are played out.
You have to. You treat oversteps his welcome. They take his flash away as well. Astralis are everywhere, and they're playing towards the side that is strong for them. Look at that. White Knight is taking bot lane tower.
I mean, this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. White Knight's going to take the bottom lane tower, turn his attention to the inhibitor. While that's going on, Promiscu will just about go down as SK Gaming chuck everything they had. SK say, screw the base, GenX has got it. They're going to push down mid lane, and they're going to look for another tower.
But that is an inhibitor tower that this Graves took, all on his own. More money. Now, of course, because you lose the Leona, you lose that Guardian.
Astralis have just moved around the map more effectively. Maybe Cobby has. Maybe it's just him. But no, it's a team game, and as Astralis have moved those tower-killing threats around, they've built up this big lead, and now SK in their own jungle are being forced away. The Ocean Drake has spawned up. The Flame Chompers are down. This could be a huge fight. That's gigantic! GenX gets the Gnar, but there's not enough damage. There's not enough follow-up. Nobody's died just yet. White Knight flashes and stays alive. The Moonlight Vigil finally fired up by Cobby. Nobody's dead! Nobody's dead!
I think
everybody gets out.
SK have suffered more from this trade than...
Because there have been skirmishes. There have been kills. But it has been SK losing more. Now, there was a little bit of a reset and a TP back in. Dragon is up. Zanzara chucks out the Ice Pillar. No follow-up yet, looking for the smite and the chomp and the bite, and inside the pit, Astralis easily picked that one up. White Knight has been able to replenish himself, level 15. Stepping forward, no collateral damage. GenX has got a Gnar once more. Boulder smash and the Pillar of Ice. You can't get through that. Look at the zone control. SK cannot get to Astralis.
There is just no easy way for Astralis to be able to get in and get kills.
Well, now all of a sudden SK are split up. They just keep moving. 3 members into the 5 of Astralis. What the hell was that?
It's a little bit over-eager for SK to try and get some of the shutdowns, right? Try to find some of these targets, but it's difficult. I want you to look right now in the inventories. Yes, LeBlanc is an assassin. Who are you going to assassinate? Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh no.
The disco!
Oh, no.
Correctly. Or maybe it was like first pick, second rotation. But this White Knight Graves,
It was last
4-1. It has been a little bit of the defining pick because he was able to handle GenX in the 1v1 and the rest of Astralis. Look at them.
It's chaos.
Forcing SK to split up, to scatter, to go running back to the fountain. They've lost 7 lives. They've lost 6 towers. It's been a slow but steady grind here for Astralis, looking to be home wreckers, looking to destroy the hopes and the chances for SK. At least make it significantly harder for SK to make playoffs.
Honestly, Trevor, you wanted clean from Astralis?
Revenge, 5-on-1. Can you take down White Knight? They're not going to initiate just yet, obviously, because they'd lose top inhibitor. Super minions are now inside the base. So Astralis can now start to pull the attention. SK goes for the initiation. Zanzara flashes for his life. The subjugate stays alive long enough. GenX gets the number. Where's the follow-up? Nothing's there. Surges flashes forward and cannot find the troll. Zanzara held onto that flash for so incredibly long. And look at the damage dealers. They take forever to finally kill the front line. Astralis have destroyed the base. The Winions are on the Nexus. And a 5-man stack of Astralis will take down SK Gaming and potentially take SK out of playoffs with them. One last stand as Gilius flashes forward, but there's not enough damage, there's not enough follow-up. The rest of Astralis turn to pad the stacks, find the kills. Jezu fires out the zap and uses the cleanse to run for his life, but Astralis will defeat SK Gaming. What a fantastic match. Look at Zanzara! Oh my word! Do a little dance.
He knows how to love. He knows how to move better than me.
Really has a full let's go in composition. As you say, Rogue want to play from short range, XL want to play from a little bit further back, and it's going to be this balancing act in the game of the ebb and flow. And Comp have a lane that they can push in pretty safely as the flash comes forward. That's only onto Mickey. He should be able to walk this one away. Graviton will get the root, but he's still got the thick skin. He'll pop it. Marang flashing forward. There's the heal. And Rogue invested a lot to try and make that happen. Flash and Ignite from Trimby, heal from Comp, flash from Marang. He's in the top side river. Rogue now pushing in. Marang will be spotted on these minions. XO, no. They're in a little bit of trouble here. Will Nukeduck TP in? He can't because Larson's there. Mickey's going to get away. But Mickey unable to save his AD carry. Devour no longer a normal skill. Instead, it's an ultimate ability in how he rues that. Marang channels away, but the final shot will take him down. Mickey takes that 2-for-1 exchange in the bottom lane.
Going back onto the tower may not have been the best call there, Marang.
A level 4, 21 CS to the 43 for Markoon. Markoon will have a sizable window where he is level 6.
You can have that little bit of a link up with Malrang, and you kind of need it at this stage. Like, if Markoon's actually able to match any of these ganks from Malrang, the 2v2, regardless of what lane it is going to be stronger just because of that difference.
There was no ping there. Finn didn't know. He was unaware. El No Sabe, as he is caught out in the top lane, trying to trade back onto Malrang, but the flash forward is enough. Super Mega Death Rocket. Malrang's backing in place. He's moved. He has moved. Malrang aware. Pings came across from all of Rogue, tracking the course
on the spot side. So now you can start to go for Malrang. Actually,
Patrick steps back here. He will come out. Moonlight Vigil used as well. Comp does have flash, but doesn't want to use it. Mickey's still only level 5. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Larson kicked back. Nukeduck Valkyries away. Markoon, a very sad B as they're unable to get the kill down onto Larson in the 2v1.
You just don't have the damage on Nukeduck right now. Like, this is where Victor really shines in this matchup, and oftentimes we've seen even like solo kills. I'm not gonna lie, I love those moments from supports where it's like,
just in case he needed to do anything more in that fight. Trimby's fighting down towards the bottom side as Mickey and Patrick will keep him interested, but all this does is allow Larson time to push in that mid lane. There is a package available, as you said, Dagda. Mickey going in. Whoa! Yeah, Mickey, that's not what you want to do. Patrick has the flash afterwards as well.
On the bot side with the package, you're probably going to fight for this dragon. Now your package on the bot side has gone to waste. You didn't get to play in the top side that you tried to go for. Your mid lane now is falling apart.
Get down with the quickness. Easy enough for Trimby and Larson. Patrick had no flash because of his positioning earlier. He and Mickey were caught out. Mickey paid with his life. Patrick paid with his flash, and then with his life about 30 seconds later.
And this is why I much prefer these compositions from Rogue. This is where you're actually able to use Trimby as an engage tool. Oftentimes what we saw in the Astralis game, what we saw in their game yesterday, is that behind it, there's very little that you can do in this scenario.
You can see 15 minutes in, we are at a 4,500 gold lead for Rogue. They've got the first 2 dragons of the game. They can set up basically wherever they want. They've already cracked open a bot tier 1, and there's bounties for XL. That's just how far they are behind. And Mickey, once again, pays for his hubris a little bit. You thought you could stand under your own tower? Not against Rogue in this kind of form.
We've only seen them do well on one type of champion. We've seen the Rakans do well, Leonas do well, the engaged champions, but we've also seen the Namis, the Jannas, this type of style do really well. The Blitzcrank that he brought in week 2, also popping the hell off on. So I think for Trimby, like, a bit negative for them. At least now they've got a side lane they can try and play through, but Rogue are just trying to pull the trigger on this Baron. Trimby,
I mean, Marcoon has no health. Patrick flashes away. Trimby tries to get on the backline. Rogue continue on the Baron. Here it's on his way. No needlework. No super mega death rocket. Mickey going forward. Kick back could be huge, but Marcoon's unable to get it off in time. Mickey low. Nukeduck forced away towards the bottom side. Shutdown goes over to Mickey. That's not really who you wanted on, but Patrick and XL are not done yet. Trimby dies out of the back of the pit. The Heartbreaker goes short. The Baron's secured. Rogue will be able to get out. Only one man going down.
XL tried to play at range there, but with Marcoon going down and no threat of a jungler coming in, Rogue finished the Baron and now maybe finish Nukeduck, because Marang was
probably not enough to work through Rogue unless Rogue are willing to let you wail away for a few minutes.
Yeah, you can see Rogue are just again denying so much vision in the side of XL's jungle, so it becomes really difficult to try and engage.
Gonna be looking for the quickness. Mickey gets the thick skin off, but he is dead as he stands. Comp takes the kill. Package picked up by Nukeduck. Super Mega Death Rocket blocked. Minion wave will be culled. Comp chunked out a little bit here by Nukeduck, and XL advancing forward. You can see Finn has a big flank. There's a lot of vision for Rogue. They'll spot him out if he decides to come all the way around. Nukeduck spotted on a ward as well. Rogue able to get away. They take the inhibitor. They take Mickey. And they continue to take away the XL jungle. Finn diving in. Odoamne low. Needle work. A little bit wide. Twice there. And Finn missed all the needles. And because of that, he will fall. Rogue find another kill. And XL feel like they're playing 4v5 most of this game.
And it was close to XL being able to make that work. If those needle works had gone through, maybe you take the pick as, whoa, Package.
I mean, Package of the Larson is good here. He hasn't got the flash. Nukeduck's able to take down one. Marang will fall as well, as will Larson. They do answer with a kill onto Patrick, but Comp and Odoamne are low. Mickey going forward with the Abyssal Voyage. Odoamne starts to chase away. Immortal Shield Bow not up for him. Trimby once again in the right place at the right time. Mickey uses the Devour. Nukeduck has no missiles left. Nothing to fire onto this Rogue line. The Phosphorus Bomb will not be enough as XL have to retreat once again.
It's a nice attempt from XL. They do manage to get some picks back, but overextend, and now Rogue pushing in. Should be able to crack open the base, and the minions, they've taken a Nexus
No way
tower.
we're going to have another disco. In the regular season, still fighting, of course, with Fnatic for first. Trimby once again in a good position. Quickness into the dash forward. This is really good Rakan play. Trimby's done this a few times. I just want to highlight it. Marcoon able to throw. Okay, that was less good Rakan play, and we're going to see a fight down towards the bottom side as Finn tries to get away. TP coming in. Finn will survive. Collateral damage not enough. Nukeduck's going to try and Valkyrie away. Marang going forward. Lands the stun with a Spectral Morbid. It's only onto Mickey. Marang pops a stopwatch, but he's got nowhere to go. And XL find 2 kills on the map. And Rogue perhaps just overstepping a little bit.
XL are doing, I'm going to need that crossbow, but I might need it at some point. And XL, well, they're going to need a miracle here if they want to try and contest Rogue.
Yeah, 5,000 HP already on that Baron. Marcoon looking for the steal, but Rogue chunked out a little bit. Odoamne on the front line, 2,000 on it now. Marcoon could get it, can't steal it in time. TPs though. Dragon's Rage kick only onto Marang. Moonlight Vigil going wide. Finn onto the back line. How immune is Gwen? Not enough is the answer as Rogue find another kill. And they get the Baron out of it as well. Patrick now on the retreat with XL. What do we got in terms of ultimates? No kick from Marcoon. TP. That's a flank from the Victor. Larson in the right position to show them the glory of Hex Tech. Larson finds his first. It's a glorious evolution for Rogue as he gets the double. And Rogue staring down the face of only 2 members of XL. Very happy to tank up these towers. Patrick will fall as well. And Rogue will claim their spot in the top 4 of Europe.
So well executed from Rogue from start to finish, taking over bot, getting those 3 winning lanes, and now they will rightfully claim the Nexus as these minions start to work their way in.
The Nexus may be more of a side quest right now for Rogue as they're looking for those spawns on the fountain. Baron up minions will do the work. Finn on the fountain won't be able to do too much. Rogue 12-3 with a demolition of XL.
Don't know if it was intentional, but I appreciate the JD Gaming logo being flashed up as well for a second there by Larson. I think he had top esports the last time me and Ocean were casting as well, but really well played there from Rogue. Definitely just looking to farm up and try and win out in the mid lane push in that 3v3 to unlock these sides for G2. Whereas for BDS, I mean, does it get any more team fight than what we see?
Not at all. Like Kog'Maw, Zilean, Varus, the 8-win mark that XL and Vitality are already at. So they need to win this and then win 3 more games as Flack gets caught out a little bit down towards the bottom side. Xmadi and Limit on the chase. Flack and no flash does have the heal, but the time warp will slow him down. One more time warp would be enough, but Targamas there in time to stop Xmadi in his tracks. Flackett survives. Targamas once again coming to the help of his AD carry. Thick skin will keep him alive for the moment, and he does just fall in the end. First blood to Xmadi.
Way too late on the flash from Targamas, and I mean, it was a nice attempt from Limit to get the double bomb, but actually Caps finding nuclear int.
Yeah, Caps loses these as Synchrov's coming in as well. Caps steals away the onslaught of shadows, will try and escape, uses it to get back to the relative safety of his tower. Nuclear int though can still put a bit of damage down. Of course, Caps
level 6 if Flackett is left underneath this tower with heal opted for instead of cleanse.
I wonder with the Kog'Maw whether it's just like we have enough poke on our team. Ability to charge back on into the lane, and here we'll use it, but that tower's going to fall. You have to feel. Decimating Smash lands. Jankos could look for the chase here. That Rift Tower is going to kill off the tower. Jankos Crescent Guard, actually Rift Tower doesn't quite get it, and Adam now can back away. Ignite was ticking there from the unsealed spell, but Broken Blade will take the tower. 610 gold into his pocket, and he's looking to add 400 more to that. Jankos diving forward. He will flash away and is able to survive Soul Furnace Shield. Not enough to keep Adam alive. Broken Blade with his first kill of the game.
And the rest trying to get some back in their pocket, but BDS are here to fight.
The power of Zilean alongside a Hecarim. You can see how speedy that horse can be. Cap steals away the onslaught of shadows once again, and BDS do not want to take the fight. Looks like they're content just to give this one up and keep on scaling into this game. To pull the trigger on these plays. Synchro in a good position once again, as it looks like there's going to be a fight in the mid lane. Onslaught of shadows available for Caps. Our observers showing us that he might be going in. He will. Synchro caught down towards the bottom side. Onslaught of shadows going in, but where's Xmadi? Where's Limit? They're nowhere near. Nuclear forced away. Caps takes the kill in the mid lane. Synchro gets the chrono shift on him. He's ticking away as here comes the unstoppable onslaught. Adam runs all the way through, and now Caps still got the kill in the mid lane. Broken Blade taking a tower in the top lane. Caps continues to push in the mid lane. Broken Blade pushing in the top lane. BDS pushing in the bot lane, and there's a lot of pushing going on, but only one kill ended up going down.
But this is not how you're supposed to think about League of Legends. In theory, you make one play on one lane.
It's been very quiet for an Adam performance. Usually we see him on something a little bit more aggressive, but here seems to be willing to play for the team. Targamas, QSS, stopwatch, tower goes down. Excited is Blackhead. Flame Chomp is used as well. Double bomb on Targamas. He's popped the thick skin and he's safe for the moment. You can see the 11 artillery starting to do a bit of work from Nuclear Int as he's already completed his Luden's Tempest. Jankos diving back in, Limit flashes away. No Chrono Shift used as of yet. Everfrost for the slow, then onto Adam. Chrono Shift comes out, but he's running away at the same time and they can just wait this one out. Adam slowed, just in time, is resurrected, but the rest of BDS really can't follow this one up. Super Mega Death Jockey goes wide, Onslaught of Shadows goes in. Synchro split from his team once again, and it looks like BDS just
back to what I was about to say. I think Xmadi has the poke. If he has that poke build, it's much better when you kite back in those scenarios. You can play at the longer range, but we just don't have that opportunity here.
In my head, but apparently, according to my producer, and I will stress, I'm not the one who's saying this, it's about 100,000 flappages. Right now, Synchro perhaps hoping for somewhere to fly away as Caps goes in with the onslaught of shadows. Jankos coming in as well. Caps has to pop the stopwatch and Synchro comes back. Chrono Shift used. Crescent Guard. Jankos is in the middle of BDS. He does have the flash. Instead, he goes for Synchro. Will sacrifice himself for it. Caps flashing forward himself as Broken Blade joins the party down towards the bottom side. BDS 1-for-1 trade so far. Targamas has a flash. Interruption already used. Unstoppable onslaught flashed away from by the Tom Kench. And
chains of corruption on Xmadi. It's really hard now for them to try and contest. So this composition from G2 that traditionally would struggle to be able to contest an objective.
That would be a sight to behold, I am sure. Broken Blade pushing in here. You can see, where is Caps? You know where Broken Blade is. Where's Jankos? Where's Caps? Where's Flackett? Where's Targamas? Are they hitting the Baron? It looks like they are from the spectator climb, but BDS cannot see those projectiles. BDS cannot even see their own jungle. They can't even see the entries. They can't even see Targamas. And this Baron already down to 2,000. Synchro looking for the steal. He goes in. He gets it! He gets Sid and Syncroft may have just grasped some semblance of hope for BDS, not only in this game, but in their hunt for playoffs.
And BDS knew that was going down. Adam smited a minion to get his TP back, but they knew they were going to be too late. But Syncroft with the hero play now will give Baron a cross, but G2, they have the numbers advantage, and they will start to get these outer turrets.
This is everything used onto Caps. He has a stopwatch though. Adam looking to step forward. Targamas with a good gobble up there. The Devour will stop him. Broken Blade putting the damage in from the side. Come up and's going to get blocked by the tower. Adam has to flash away and Blackhead gets excited. Targamas down though. Blackhead continues to push forward. Adam, Chrono shifted up. Doesn't really have a way to get into this fight. Blackhead, the timing was perfect, but Adam just a little bit too tanky for that Super Mega Dash rocket. Swing BDS now setting up around the Dragon, but look at where Caps is, Dagda.
Caps is in such a good spot. Front to back is what BDS want, but Caps doesn't want it. He may just pick off Nuclear Int.
Oh, the chain's just short. The Dragon taken. Nuclear Int cannot join this fight yet. Caps steals away the Chain of Corruption. Syncroft tries to force him away. Chain of Corruption's going to land shut down onto Broken Blade as he will fall, but Caps gets an answering kill. Adam on the front. Syncroft, Xmadi and Limit trying to get away. Chrono Shift just about to come up. Cooldown tick tick. It's back, but too late. Caps takes one. The Chrono Shift will bring Xmadi back, but Caps is not done. A quadra for Caps as he puts G2 on his back once again.
We thought the BDS might have been able to do it with the Baron steal, with the setup for the fight, with Nuclear Int not getting caught, but just...
He found everything he needed, everything G2 needed to secure the win and secure their 9th win of the season. G2 will take it, bouncing back after grasping defeat from the jaws of victory yesterday. They claim their win today, and BDS are out of playoffs.
Yeah, Caps was not going to let that one happen. You can see it there, 7-0-2 on the Silas. Great positioning for the fight, the ability to sneak in behind the front line, and as soon as that front line gets separated from the back line, you can see there's just nothing there. Xmadi's trying to run the hell away. You don't have the peel that you really need because you're working with a Zillion on the back line.
One of the better ones at least. But honestly, looking at the draft, I see 2 Arcane champions on one side, and the other side doesn't have any Arcane champions. So I think it's going to be a hard one. But I hope Mad Lions can take...
Fnatic was a single Ignite, but because of the way that they played this map state, because of the way they played around the early game, they invade, they have built up a sizable lead already. Mad Lions need to try and strike, and they're going to do that through Rika, who has the Realm Warp. Elioya forces Hylissang away. Now the Ghost Water dive can get you to safety. He still has the flash here as well, and will get across the wall. It looks like he's going to be able to escape. Probably the strongest team in the league at the moment, although Rogue continues to make a case for themselves. Humanoid has built up about a 15 CS lead, 20 almost, as Mad move up towards this top side. Fnatic don't seem to be willing to give this one up. Where are we in terms of level 6? None on the supports, everyone else has those ultimates. We'll see if this fight really does begin. 2,000 HP on the Rift Herald. Razork forced low by Unforgiven. Rift Herald smited. Wonder forced up towards the top side, pulled back by the Infernal Chains, and Wonder was separated from his team. Mad Lions strike first.
Couldn't get the hop over the wall, and it means that Wonder goes down. You also
in the area. Armor's going to get 4 plates, 3 plates right now out of it. Wonder's answering. The Hextech Drake taken by Razork. Actually, looks like Rika has backed away, as has Elioya. So Mad don't want to go for a dive up to Death Rocket. Rika taking the tower in the bot lane. He might be caught out, though. What can he do against Razork? Does have the flash. Room Prism first. Phase Rush for the movement speed. Flashes away the Spectral Maw. You're going to hit it. Razork just clips the edge. Rika, though, with the Realm Warp will try and escape. And the Needle Works are not 1,000 gold lead as they took the first tower of the game. They're setting up towards this Rift Herald once again. We're spawning in the next minute. There's the quickness onto Hylissang. He's going to dive across the wall, but the chase is on Onslaught of Shadows into a final swipe.
Fnatic would just manage to take that one for themselves. Mad, a bit late to the party.
Guys are going to be stunned here. Realm Warp coming in as they look for the chase onto Humanoid, but this is very split from Mad Lions. Elioya going in, TP now from Wonder. Humanoid forced away, knocked back with the Stampede, but already Rika's down, and now Elioya's running for the hills. No Onslaught of Shadows available to him, and that was just all over the place for Mad. Fnatic strike back with 2 kills of their own.
But I don't even get the thought process there, right? We just said Mad are thinking, hey, maybe the TP's up for Wonder, so they know that there's going to be a numbers advantage here for Fnatic. Now, you have to get the reset and you get to spend the gold, but you know that Armor can't follow. He has no TP, so it's always going to be the 4 versus 5.
And now with the Rift Out charging in, Fnatic won't look for the tower here. They just want the damage on that tier 2. You can see Humanoid going to catch and push in that bottom from the Realm Warp for the Mad Lions. Flashes as well. Rika's about to be off cooldown, but can Mad Lions find the fight? Because if they can't, this will be sole point for Fnatic. The flank, an option from Armut. He's going to be on a control ward though and spotted now by Fnatic. Unforgiven, Severum Infernum, his guns. Kaiser going in with the charm, but Humanoid has a stopwatch. Razork still healthy. Humanoid locked up and shut down by Rika. Hylissang off towards the top side as Mad turn back towards the Dragon. They will get it. Fnatic forced away 1-0 in favor of Mad.
Great engage from Elyoya there. Members of Mad Lions, especially if Mad Lions are fully committed to taking this Dragon, you can try and either one, burst the Baron, but two, just outnumber Mad in that Baron area.
So it's Fnatic to have first move. Hook going on to Kaiser. Hylissang chunked a little bit. Elyoya looking for the engage. There's the quickness. Wonder caught out. Wonder just locked in place. No escape for him as he falls. And Mad Lions just find the single pick. Will they look for more? The Dragon, their prize, you feel, in 20 seconds' time.
And this is why I wanted them to play towards topside. You've established vision on the top side. You've cleared it out, but Kaiser!
Hooked back, but Hylissang so low, and the Moonlight Vigil enough. Alun helps Unforgiven find his mark. Another kill over to the Aphelios. Fnatic now only 3 members strong, continue to fight, continue to battle, but they have lost the Infernal. Kaiser's going to dodge away here. Elyoya secures the Infernal. Armut seals away some Krugs. And Mad Lions, their team fighting looking a lot better so far this game.
And the sunk cost for Fnatic sunk even further there, where they just try to commit again and again to make sure they can try and get this Dragon.
He's done just that here as well. We praised Upset and Hylissang at the start of the game for being the best spot in Europe, and I still think they are, but in this game specifically, Unforgiven and Kaiser have had their number. Elyoya going in once again, Humanoid knocked back, Humanoid pops the stopwatch, the quickness, just stand on him, but that is a great hook. Hylissang pulled Kaiser away, the quickness didn't hit, it gave Humanoid time to flash, and now it's the Hylissang show. A double for him, a shutdown for Wonder, and Mad Lions thought they had the fight, but Hylissang did not give them an inch.
The Hilly hook hypes up Fnatic, and now they're moving in. They know they've got Baron. Hilly's on the hunt.
That he is, but he's not going to get the kill. Death from below, didn't quite do it. Hylissang still chasing in here. There's the Baron secured. Hylissang gets the stun. Oh no, wait, does he do it? Hylissang didn't even need it. Will be secured by Fnatic as they begin to look to get towards that soul point, but Mad Lions keep the gold within.
Position to actually start to shove out these waves. Hilly, though, still looking for these picks. We'll spot out Elyoya.
Gets the hook. Elyoya stunned up. Razork with the follow-up stun. And Hilly predicted the onslaught of shadows. Didn't even need it. He gets the kill. Dusk bottom lane. A couple of pings coming up onto Wonder. Perhaps Mad Lions trying to find a pick. They know they're going to lose their tier 2 here. Realm Warp going in. Armut will look for the sweet spot. Lands 1. Wonder no flash on him. Turns it back around. Looking for the damage, but the Everfrost Root is enough to lock him up in place. And he cannot find a counter kill. A 1-for-0 in the top lane at the cost of the tier 2 in the bottom.
And Fnatic are fine with that. I mean, it sucks for Wonder, but it's not a huge deal. They can get this bot lane turret, and then with everything that was infested top, they even get the tier 2 in mid as well. That's a phenomenal trade for Wonder.
You take that 5,000 gold, now their lead. Yeah. 5 and 9 from 2-time champions to perhaps missing playoffs. A loss here would not eliminate them, but their scenarios would go down to only 3%. Kaiser, heartbreaker away from Razork. The chase is on, and Razork's a bit abandoned by his team here. He tried to get in behind the Chaos Storm. Razork will fall. Wonder going forward, Unforgiven pops the Moonlight Vigil, has to pop the blast going to get away, and Hylissang's on the chase. A double once again for the Pike. Rika third, as Upset will take him. Unforgiven, number 4. Fnatic and Hylissang once again find the fight they were looking for. TP from Humanoid to the bottom lane, and Fnatic are done with this game.
They're just going to catch the waves. They're going to push them in. They can just move down towards this bottom side, and just like that, Fnatic, they find the fight, and they're looking to close this out.
The former champions perhaps keeping the current champions out of playoffs. Serendipitous for Fnatic fans. Purely heartbreaking for fans of Mad Lions. As I said, they do still have a chance, but every slim hope is only that slim a sliver at best, as Hylissang and Fnatic will shut Mad Lions out of playoffs. A superb win as Fnatic lock their spot in the top 4, and an incredible performance by them.
And again, we're seeing this done in a very Fnatic style. Hylissang coming out with this Pike, finding those big moments in the team fights, playing around their wave states really well in the mid game. This is what makes Fnatic such a dominant